Every patient washed and changed. I want new sheets and new dressings.
What time are you taking Grace home?
5.
All set?
Yes, of course.
When can I visit?
Okay, and I want patient strips checked. Now, come on.
Good. Busy, busy, busy.
Yeah, not for long. Right, can we get breakfast trays cleared?
OK, he's wiped off the ops from the board.
Those operations, they've been postponed.
Because?
Of industrial action.
Excuse me?
Look, the nurses voted and decided on a work to rule.
When?
In about 20 minutes.
Oh, I don't think so.
My dad.
Sister Williams.
Take it on.
Yeah, well, give him a hell.
Yeah, patients or the hospital.
So would you care to tell me what's going on?
No. I think you better speak to my union rep. I've got work to do.
You had better have a good explanation for this. I mean, do you have any idea how inconvenient this is?
If there were no consequences, a work to rule wouldn't be a powerful tool.
Please spare me.
I have arranged for some medical students to come in and help out. Hey,
Well, your friend, Ms. Moran. Now, I have her scheduled for a bypass graft. Today. As a favour to you. Now, she could have a massive heart attack at any moment. But still, it's okay. At least she'll go knowing it's for the greater good.
have you told her?
What can I have? Your friend, your revolution. You tell her.
Brand,
I'm very sorry, Mr. Matthews, but as you can see, I'm very busy.
Chrissy told me not to bother. You're a waste of space.
Connie, what can I do for you?
Yes, well, the consultants, and in particular me, would like to know what provisions you've made for this industrial action.
Well, it's only one shift, so none whatsoever. Working to rule means that nursing duties will continue, so there should be little impact.
Well, we need the agency staff.
Over my dead body.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it's not your dead body I'm worried about.
I will not be held to ransom by nurses over agency
Want
staff.
them here within the hour.
Or what?
Or I consider my position.
You wouldn't resign over this?
Yeah? Try me. Did you know about this industrial action?
Not until I got in, but I guess people are entitled to a peaceful protest.
Oh, well, Mahatma. I'll remind you of that when we're up against it.
Actually, I probably won't be here. Given the work to rule, I'll have to oversee AAU.
But today just gets better.
Sam's here.
How reassuring.
Okay, remember, essential duties and obligations only.
Keep to your code of conduct to preserve life. All the other stuff, specialist care, admin, dressings, don't do.
No phoning, no taking messages, and no clinical procedures. No fetching or carrying, and no cleaning. If you've got any questions, you come and ask me. Who are they?
Med students, here to help.
Okay. Right, work to rule has started. See? World didn't come to an end, did it?
I gather you've been causing a fuss already.
Doing my best. I like your nurses, by the way.
Thank you.
They deserve better.
Susie, this is... Here we go. Someone's from Sutherland. I'll be back.
Right, Miss Moran, I am Connie Beecham, consultant surgeon. I am sorry for the delay to your operation.
All in good cause.
Yes, you understand your condition is a serious one, so the sooner we operate, the better. Right, we will monitor you closely today, and fingers crossed we will get you into theatre first thing in the morning. All right? Gee, what on earth is this? Who did this?
Bill,
Excuse me?
one of your med students, he typed it up wrong. I didn't want to...
Nurse Kendall, can you sort out this cannula, please?
No, I'm afraid she can't.
Well, I'm telling her to.
And I'm advising her not to. The work to rule doesn't allow it.
Oh, I see. It's like that, is it? Okay. Don't just stand there gulping.
Well, you know what they say. If a job's worth doing.
All right.
So what about Mr. Cotton's catheterisation?
It's specialist care. You can't do it. You'll have to get one of the med students to do it.
I thought we were trying to preserve life.
It's only a catheterisation.
Bill had problems inserting a cannula. What's he going to be like with something more delicate?
Well, he'll have to cope. Go and talk him through it.
Okay, thank you. Right, we need obs from Miss Moran every hour, on the hour. We need ECGs every 3 to 4 hours. Am I supposed to do that myself?
I can do the ECG.
Well, that's very kind of you, but what about the rest of the ward? How are we supposed to serve lunch? How are we going to do that?
I can help.
I thought you were doing theatre.
Emergency pericardium cancelled. I'll do whatever.
Okay. So I don't know how that says to Mr. Jagielka's file, but... Well, when I find a minute, I will pass them on. Thank you. Nurse Morton, didn't think you were on.
I wasn't. I had changed my shift.
Oh, didn't think you were allowed to do that on the work to rule.
I'm not on a work to rule. I wouldn't take part.
Well, then it's good to see you. Mr. Williams, please tell me you have some good news.
No to agency nurses.
Brilliant.
Sutherland has complained that you're involved with a patient or a patient's relative. I see you are then.
Well, it's none of his business.
If it is, if it's true.
I am seeing Anton Matthews.
Oh, you're doing what?
I don't need your permission either.
No, you need your head seeing too. We're involved in a delicate political situation, and you are undermining everything by giving Sutherland a legitimate cause for complaint.
All right, it was an oversight.
Oh, some oversight.
Okay, you've made your point.
We should go out and row about it once you're out of here.
Got yourself a date.
ECG's fine.
Okay, good.
See, I've always believed that protest is proof of powerlessness.
Don't tell me. Tom Paine again.
I don't know who said it.
It's certainly a pain.
You may have forgotten, Mrs. Beecham, but without other people taking direct action, you wouldn't be where you are today.
I'm where I am today through hard work and graft. Thank you very much. And you were here because I prioritised your case as a favour to Mark. Hardly democratic, was it?
I'd like to say she's a pussycat, really. But she isn't.
Where's Miss Moran?
She's gone home.
She's what?
She's not viable for sending home. Come here. Who unplugged her exometer?
Oh, she probably did.
She said you told her she could go, so I signed her discharge papers. She wanted to free up the bed for real emergencies.
She is a real emergency. Coming off that infusion could kill her. Med students, great idea. Well done. Sister Williams, we need to put out a call for a missing patient, Susie Moran. Oh, she may be in the building somewhere, but we need to get her back on her medication now.
I can't do that.
What?
I'll do it.
Thank you.
I'll find her. Not sure.
BP's crashed.
Mark, chest drain kit.
Attention pneumothorax. Do it before he arrests. Now or never. Yeah, BP stabilizing. You just saved this man's life.
Not me. Maria called this one. Thank you.
Teamwork. Feels good, eh?
Very.
All yours, Mrs. Beecham.
Thank you.
Clear. Again.
Come on,
Keep bagging. Clear.
Excuse me. Okay, what have you got?
She's been down 15 minutes.
Come on, we've got to keep going.
Just 360. Clear. And again, 360. Clear.
She's back in sinus rhythm.
Let's get her into theatre.
Cutting it fine.
The officer got ahead of schedule.
About your work to rule.
Just called it off.
Are you bearing up?
Not great.
I reckon you did the best thing you could under the circumstances. I don't blame you one bit.
Sutherland's out to get me now.
Sutherland is out to get us all. He's called a board meeting. Fur will be flying.
And I'm sure Connie will make her feelings known.
Okay, cut. Thank you, Sister Morton. Thank goodness for multitasking.
Woman of many talents.
Mrs. Beecham? Neonatal are trying to get through to you about your baby.
Is it an emergency?
No, they're just concerned you haven't dropped in yet.
Right, okay.
I thought you'd been down.
Moving the aortic cannula.
I could scrub out.
You needed here, Miss Strachan.
About our conversation earlier.
Now is not the time.
What do you mean?
Right, the stitch has gone through the aorta. It's quite friable. Foroprilium.
Yeah.
No, give it to Mrs. Strachan. Okay? Stitch round. I can't see anything. Suction. Okay, let's try again. Coolie clump. Thank you. Let's administer a protein with a platelet infusion, please. More plants. Okay, how's she doing?
BP's rising.
Foroprilium with pledget, please. Right, how's she doing now?
72/47. She's stabilizing.
Last one, I think you got it. Cut. Okay, well done. Right. Like to take over, Mr. Strachan?
When can we talk?
Oh, no, I've got a board meeting.
What about Grace? It's the first day out of hospital and you're going to be late.
I should take her to the board meeting if I have to. She'll probably make more sense than most of them in there.
You moved me. You treated me.
That's our job.
You stopped the work to rule because of me.
You were an emergency.
We would always have treated you.
But you stopped the work to rule.
I think it ran its course.
That wasn't the plan.
What was the plan? Bring management to its knees.
You put your life at risk.
I reckoned I had a few more fights left in me.
Was it worth it?
Depends if it helps you guys.
Susie?
She's arrested.
Right, okay.
Crash trolley! Susie, can you hear me?
Susie!
Obviously, working to rule is a right in a democratic society, and everyone is entitled to their opinion. However, when that opinion starts to impinge on the most basic human right to health care, I find it unacceptable.
You threaten my nurses.
In response to their negligence.
In a system where they're expected to leave a patient to answer a phone.
Rather than pursuing inappropriate relationships with patients' relatives.
Hold it right there.
Please, please, let's not get personal. Nurses felt the need for action. This had a cumulative effect on the entire structure.
Leading to the death of Susie Moran.
That is not true. The nurses did what they felt they had to do. It wasn't unlikely, and it was not done without great cost to their own personal commitment.
It was irresponsible chaos down there today. Wouldn't you agree, Mrs. Beecham? Shouldn't that patient have lived?
Patients die, Mr. Sutherland. And no, that patient didn't die because of the work to rule. She died because of her condition. Nurses do an incredibly difficult job. And when that work's done well, it's invisible. Unfortunately, that invisibility has led to them being taken for granted. Protest is proof of powerlessness. I think the greatest threat to life today was your decision not to use agency staff.
Agreed. I propose a vote of no confidence in this hospital's management.
I was perhaps short-sighted in not allowing the use of agency staff. They are a necessary expense, and their use will be reinstated as of today.
When can we talk?
There's nothing to talk about.
Yes, there is. When can I see Grace? I mean, you've let me see her here. What happens now?
Nothing. Nothing happens.
What do you mean?
When she was here, she was ill. All right? Now she's okay. I just wanted to be near her.
For how long? You can't do this.
Yes, I can.
I hear you stood up for us.
I stood up for the patients, Sister Williams. Patients come first. Always. Was it worth it?